हेलो। सुब्रत सर,
सर बोलिए।
आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, आवाज आ रही है सर, आवाज आ रही है।
प्लान करिए ये। आपका कितने बजे है?
Well, sir, all the best.
Thank you, sir.
रुको सर।
Good afternoon, Ms. Verma, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, sir.
सर नमस्कार सर, विश्वकर्मा जी नमस्कार, बहुत बहुत नमस्कार.
Honorable VC sir, with your kind permission, shall we start the program? Or shall we wait for 1 or 2 minutes more so that
Yes.
more?
Yeah. So देख लीजिए, वेट कर सकते हैं तो 1 or 2 minutes you can wait.
जी सर, जी.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Professor Rao.
Very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, Raju Rai, sir.
Sir, very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah,
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Bumrah, sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Honorable VC sir, with your kind permission, shall we start the program?
Yes, please start.
इंजीनियरिंग की शिक्षा में बहुत ज्यादा ताकत होती है जिससे पूरी दुनिया को बदला जा सकता है. इंजीनियर वो होते हैं जो अपने कलम और अपने दिमाग से दुनिया का आविष्कार करते हैं. Engineers are the persons who discover world by their pen and brain. In India, Bachelor in Technology is the most favorite course in undergraduate program. Professor O.R.S. Rao sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, ICFA University, Jharkhand. Professor Arvind Kumar sir, respected Registrar. All our esteemed guests present in today's panel discussion, all heads of department, all senior faculty members, all my dear colleagues, and above all the parents, engineering degree aspirants, and all the participants who have joined today's discussion through link, and also a large number of participants I can see through YouTube channel. On behalf of ICFA University, Jharkhand, I welcome you one and all to online panel discussion on career opportunities for B.Tech graduates. Let's talk about future. Before initiating today's program, today's online discussion, let's bow to Ma Saraswati for her divine blessings. May I request our technical team to
ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय गमाय लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Thank you. And now, may I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, ICFA University, Jharkhand, Professor O.R.S. Rao sir, for the welcome address and brief introduction about the webinar and ICFA University, Jharkhand. Over to you, Honorable sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Subrata. Today's guests of honor, Sri Raju Raiji, advisor for Larsen & Toubro, Professor S.C. Vishwakarmaji, the former general manager excavation from the CCL, Central Goldfields, and Sri Neeladri Dasji, the managing director for Mill Advantage, a very renowned company in the new generation company, new age and IT company from Bangalore. And some more, sort of an industry kind of personnel, they are on their way. They are just joining us. Sort of will be joining in a few minutes. Sri Vishweshwarji is the sort of AVP from the Tech Mahindra. As you are aware, it is one of the kind of large IT companies. And the students that are joining, the B.Tech aspirants that are joining, all the parents, importantly, our own students and our faculty members and our alumni, press, and all other dignitaries that are joining today's program. My hearty welcome to all of you. मेरा हार्दिक स्वागत सभी को, सभी छात्रा छात्राएं, इनके अभिभावक होते हैं, टीचर्स होते हैं, सभी को मैं हार्दिक स्वागत देना चाहता हूं. Today the talk is, we are talking about your future of our the aspirants, जो बच्चे sort of class 12 sort of complete कर चुके थे. They are on the verge of taking a decision with regard to their career. It's not a job, it's a career. जब पेश होते हैं, इसका तो व्यवसाय होते हैं. Whatever, that is what we are talking about. That is where today's talk is with regard to the career opportunities for B.Tech graduates. The next one, please. So, why we are talking of B.Tech now? मान लीजिए, we have been seeing what is happening in education last few years. कम से कम 3-4 साल मैं जो देख लिया था, B.Tech was not a preferred choice by a number of students. If you ask them why, they say, sir, IT तो ठीक है, B.Tech computer science में हमको रोजगार मिलेगा, but बाकी जो होते हैं ना, core engineering, you take mechanical, you take chemical, civil, इसमें सारा भी रोजगारी नहीं है. So in such a case, मैं B.Tech करके क्या करूं? So it is all because of the job situation. Job situation बहुत सारा धीमी था in the core engineering. But post-COVID, has caused so many problems. इतने सारा दिक्कत थे. That is where sort of a lockdown was there in the industries, and इतने people lost the jobs. Industry का output घटा गया था. Now after the post-COVID, the situation is changing. अभी sort of now the kind of the new situation that is there, it is the Indian economy is growing very fast. All of it that read the papers, now we are seeing that in the next 2 years, the economy is growing at more than 7%, and earlier it used to be 4%, 5%, from there. So इसको लेके सारा माहौल तो एकदम बदल रहा है. So now, what are the growth sectors when the economy is growing like this? Manufacturing. IT is different. IT will not give us food. IT will not give us a car. In the COVID time, the passenger car market has gone up by leaps and bounds because you don't want to go by public transport. So इसी की वजह से whether you have taken loan or whatnot, everybody has taken a car or a two-wheeler or whatever into that, for the public transport into that. इसको लेके manufacturing में automotive industry इतना बड़ा होते आ गया था. Similarly, we require power. For the power, you require coal mines, coal. So mining, it has gone up very big way. So much so that bijli ki itne sara demand tha urja ka. With the result, what is happening is, the country is forced to import coal. Import coals with so many reserves. That is what is the situation today. Third, of course, IT, definitely it is going in a big way. Because we have seen during the COVID time what has happened to the IT. Because IT was the savior everywhere. Sort of sabhi cheez hum to online mein khareedte the. Because we could not go outside. Education we used to do it online. And not only here, that is what happened abroad also. With the result, during the COVID times, we started getting more jobs from abroad, all the IT companies. And I just mentioned 3 core sectors, which are going to be driving the growth of the economy. When the economy is driving, naturally, lots of new jobs are coming for the fresh graduates. And that's a good news for those of the kind of students that want to aspiring for higher studies, more so for B.Tech. Now the demand for B.Tech and B.Tech graduates, will go up in the next few years by leaps and bounds. This is what has happened to IT quite some time back. Now that is going to happen to the mechanical. Now that's going to happen for mining. And why are we doing it today? Because we realize that a lot of students ho sakta hai, or abhivavak ho sakta hai, maybe they may not be aware of the realities. जो चीज चल रहा है अभी तो ये माहौल का बदलाव जो हो रहा है उसको तो हो सकता है इसका जानकारी नहीं होगा. सो इसी के वजह से हम सोचे थे कि एक ऐसा वेबिनार बनाए. So that here we'll have industry wale aake baat karenge. They say how the industry is making changes. That is where we are getting from the industry, from Mahindra. So there, Ashutosh Dogalji will be joining us. Similarly, from Larsen and Toubro, in fact, we have got Razuji that is joining us. Likewise, from mining industry and all industries, we have brought people that are very, very experienced people from the industry. Why say he? We are also getting some professors like Dr. G.L. Datta. He was the head of the department. He was the dean mechanical from IIT Kharagpur. इनका बात भी हम सुनेंगे. What is his advice to the youngsters that want to take a new career? What is his advice? And similarly, हमारे जो छात्र जो सर्वे ग्रेजुएट हुए थे, जो alumni हैं, इनको कुछ सर्व बच्चों को कुछ छात्रों को सर्व जॉब मिला था. They are working there. इनका बात सुन ले. Why say he? I think lot of decisions with regard to B.Tech, sort of अभिभावक का भी इसका तो सर्टिफाई पात्र होते हैं, इसका भी सर्टिफाई कंट्रीब्यूशन होते हैं, इसका योगदान बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होते हैं. इसी के वजह से you will also listen to some of the parents that will say that what are their views. माने here what we are trying to do, हर कोने से लेके, हर कोण से लेके, we want to give you some inputs so that you can take some right decision regarding the what to do, what are the higher studies that you want to do. Sort of हो सकता है बच्चों को और अभिभावक का. Next one, please. And I just want to kind of give a feel and give some sense of the 3 sectors का मैं बात किया था. पहले चीज automotive industry का मैं जो बात किया था. The big thing that is happening in the electric vehicles. हम देखे थे during the COVID time, like in fact the petrol prices have gone up, diesel prices have gone up. With the result, there we said, yeah, sort of, ekdam, it has crossed 100. It stayed, beyond 100 for quite some time. Recently, government of India reduced a little bit. So with the result, her sort of, जनता सभी लोग डर रहे हैं. और if I want to take a new car, ठीक है, I can take a loan for buying the car. इसके बाद, हम तो running expenses होता है. इसको लेके, I think today people are going for the electric vehicles. And second kind of concern that comes from there is concern for the environment. And there is so much of a pollution that comes from out of the diesel vehicles or the petrol vehicles. But whereas in the electric vehicles, there is no pollution at all. So because of this, the government of India is promoting lots of policy initiative they have taken. They said flame 1, flame 2, सभी चीज लेके sort of electric vehicles का दाम कम करने का, इसको तो GST सभी चीज कम करने का sort of a policy sort of उठाए थे. इसको लेके 2021, it was 2020-21, was not a very good year. इसके बावजूद there is a 48% increase in the sales for the electric vehicles. And so far, 2021 alone, various automotive companies, you take, sort of Mahindra and Mahindra, you take Tata Motors, you take Hero Honda, Ashok Leyland, Hyundai, name it, all of them, or Maruti Suzuki, they invested $1.7 billion in 2021, and they are going to be investing another $10 billion. Yesterday, a report nikla tha. As per this, by 2026, in the next 4 years, that is when the B.Tech graduates will come out. By the time in the next 4 years, they are saying that 10 million new jobs are coming up. Of course, mind it, all of them may not be the engineering jobs. Maybe from out of them could be even something like 10% are engineering jobs. That is something like 1 lakh new jobs that are coming for the engineering students, and all of them are looking for mechanical engineers. Then what you notice is today what is happening to IT, similar thing will happen. The mechanical engineers, their salaries will be kind of up and up to that. The second industry we talked of is the coal mining industry. So here, right now itself, the situation is, abhi jo mahol hai, Coal India wants to recruit people. Itne sare rikt pad hai, but sort of eligible students are not available. That is what is the case today, whether you take polytechnic or you take engineering, and they are sort of willing to pay for a diploma holder after completing the 3 years. इसके बाद 1 साल का इसका जो internship होते हैं, PDPT का जो बात करते हैं, after that he gets a salary of more than 50,000 rupees, plus so many perquisites. That is for a diploma graduate. And for somebody that completes engineering, he gets anywhere up to 85,000 rupees. And that with so many perquisites that is there. That is what is higher than, what even a public sector and probation officer gets with so much of a competition. But at the same time, the government of India wants to increase the coal production. We do not want to have any more imports. Isko leke, a lot of reforms are there in the government policies. They are opening, new coal blocks for auctions. And they are expecting that, in the next 4 or 5 years, another 100 coal blocks will be there. So far, so many coal blocks that are there, that were open for that, maybe it could be 100, 500, big numbers that are there. In this, new private companies and foreign companies are entering. Abhi tak, if you see something like, coal mining, mostly it's all public sector, that is the Coal India. So many, they are doing very well. So many jobs are there. With the new kind of, the foreign players, private players coming in, the sector will undergo dramatic change. They will bring in a lot of technologies into that. Abhi ka jo itne manual jobs hote hain, so many of them will be converted to the kind of technology into that. And pure play technology people also will have a lot of role in the kind of mining industry. Third one, as far as the IT industry is concerned, I did not tell you about the IT industry. All of you have been seeing it. In the COVID-19 zamane mein, in the last 1 year, the digital transactions have gone up by 51%. And I was reading in the papers today, the number of, if we take the kind of digital transactions that are happening here, it is more than the population of the entire United States. The number of people that are using here is more than the population of the United States. That is where we are ahead of the entire world. And right now, what is happening is, you must be seeing in the papers, India is entering into the 5G. The 5G auctions are happening. In the last 3 days, we have seen something like 1.49 lakh crores of investments. People are asking to that. Sort of starting with various telecom companies. When the kind of the 5G comes in, the entire IT industry, there is going to be dramatic change. We have been talking of the metaverse. We have been talking of earlier we used to talk of the AR, VR. So we used to talk of augmented reality, virtual reality. Now we are talking of extended reality. You will see so many things happening into that. The 5G is going to facilitate a lot of things into that. And now a lot of companies all over the world, they are going for the digital transformation. With the result, all the companies, all the big IT companies, the Infosys, TCS, HCL Tech, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, all of them, they are getting huge projects in the digital transformation. There, our students ko itna anokha opportunity milega in the emerging technologies. Like a data sciences, artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, cloud, itne sare jobs hain. Today, that has become a market where, the number of jobs are more, number of people are available less. That is a huge opportunity for. Next one, please. So here, how the university has responded. We have been seeing, jo sort of, mahol ka badlav hum to dekh rahe hain, isko leke, what is that we did? और बीटेक प्रोग्राम को इतना बदलाव लेके आए थे हम तो चेंज द कंप्लीट थिंग इन बीटेक मैकेनिकल वी ब्रिट इन a lot of focus on the electric vehicles, you know. Maybe you'll read so many kinds of courses on the electric vehicles so that, you know, whatever jobs today, in fact, Tata Motors is talking of, you know, mega hiring plan for the electric vehicle people into that, you know, for the mechanical engineer. Yes, you can participate into that. And mechanical engineering, it is not the same as what it was earlier. Like, in fact, I have done, you know, B.Tech mechanical from IT Madras. Our registrar has done B.Tech and M.Tech mechanical from, you know, the BHU. But still things are changed now. Abhi to mechanical engineering has become, you know, interdisciplinary. Isme mechatronics, additive manufacturing, robotics, all the new technologies that are coming in. That is what we talk of, you know, influx of what is called the industry 4.0 into the mechanical. So that way the mechanical, what we are talking is totally different. Similarly, in mining, we have brought in a lot of new technologies in things like blasting. Because there, you know, earlier blasting technologies, you know, they used to create a lot of pollution and various things. That is where new technologies we are bringing in, like IoT, GIS, image processing, all the new technologies we are bringing into the mining. So that the mining we are talking of is a technology-enabled mining, what we are talking about. Then in B.Tech computer science, there, you know, the focus is on data sciences, AI/ML, cloud, blockchain, cybersecurity, and these are the kind of things. A lot of focus we are putting onto that. Next one, please. So all of you know about the ICFI and ICFI group. ICFI group is, you know, more than 30-year-old group. And this is a group that is known for the quality of education. And here, you know, our motto is Meritum Ethicas, merit and ethics. So these are the two things that are important. And as far as the ICFI is concerned, we have what, 11 universities in the country. And ICFI University Jharkhand is one among the ICFI universities that is set up by the ICFI group. And the group has got, you know, over 75,000 alumni spread over not only India, but also all over the world. Vishwa bhar hamare alumni pade hue hain. Yeah, next one. Yeah. So our ICFI University Jharkhand, we were established as the first private university. It was set up as per the act of the state of Jharkhand. So to that extent, you know, a lot of people think that are private university, government university, kya farak hote hain? Itna zyada farak nahi hai. Because ours is also university set up as per the act. And, you know, our university, we have got, you know, nominees from the government of Jharkhand. So iska to sort of, you know, supervision sabhi cheez government karte rehte hain. The only difference is iska jo nivesh hote hain, nivesh is done by the private, you know, that is by the ICFI group. Other than that, you know, there is a government, you know, supervision that is there on how the university is going. And the university is recognized by the UGC under the UGC Act, sort of in 2009. And we have got eminent academicians that are, you know, associated with us, like the IITs, NITs, IIMs, and various established and great institutions into that. Our motto is grooming all of our students into competent professionals with values, with character. Sort of a bina charitra hamara zindagi nahi hoga. We can earn money, but otherwise, you know, we can't have a life and happiness and character into that. That is what we believe, you know. We want to have, you know, the students that are groomed into very good citizens and professionals with good values and character. Next one, please. So we offer, you know, a range of programs in the undergraduate and postgraduate. So here you can see the programs. In B.Tech, we've got mechanical, computer science, and mining. Sort of, we got BCA. In BCA, starting this year, we also have got, you know, a BCA data sciences and artificial intelligence. In B.Tech also, somebody can take, you know, the DS and AI as a specialization. Then apart from that, we got programs, you know, in the management, like, you know, BCom, BBA, sort of a law and MBA to that. And those students that complete, you know, the diploma, that is polytechnic, after that, you know, they can sort of join a B.Tech program as a lateral entry. माने second year में सीधा ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं after the 3 years to that. And working professionals, you got some programs, you know, for the managed MBA working professionals, but then, you know, the classes are conducted in the evening. Next one, please. So just a small kind of, you know, a limited list of the companies where our alumni are working, you know, they are working both in India and abroad. You can see the kind of names into that. Next one, please. So our university, like, you know, ultimately what matters is, you know, not just what we say, what the independent, you know, ranking and rating agencies talk about us. Here you could see Like, in fact, as far as the kind of, education world, they said we are the number one private university in Jharkhand. This is as per the 2022. Similarly, as far as the BBA is concerned, we are ranked number one. And as far as the engineering is concerned, we are ranked 6th among all the kind of universities in India. And we are also ranked by international agencies like, the Times Higher Education. Just only last week, we got ranked by another world kind of a ranking kind of, agency called, the World Universities Real Impact. There we were ranked among the top 50 in the world as far as certain parameters are concerned. So next one, please. So the sum and substance is sort of ultimately the purpose of our discussion today to help you to choose your career. आपका पेश sort of आपका career को sort of change करने का, ठीक ढंग से करने का. What is that you should look at? Job opportunity देख लीजिए. Sort of what are the potential kind of career opportunities, what are the industries and what you should read. Second is your interest and passion. आपका जो पैशन होते हैं, जो जुनून होते हैं, इसके साथ ही साथ जाना पड़ेगा. Third thing what you got to look at is हो सकता है you choose the correct program, correct branch, then after that select the right institution. जो institution आपके sort of career को लेके it can groom you into that with a good quality education and also with good quality, good skills. I think that is what is important to that. Because this decision is very important because your future, आपका sort of future depends totally on this decision to that. Next one, please. So with this few words, I wish all of you a very, very successful career to all of you. All the best to you.
Thank you so much. Words from Honorable BC Sir, ICFA University, Jharkhand. Before proceeding to the program ahead, may I request all of you, please switch on your camera. आप लोगों से सभी से अनुरोध है so that एक group pic हम ले ले प्रोग्राम के शुरुआत में. आप सभी से हम गुजारिश करते हैं, कृपया आप अपने कैमरा जो है वो ऑन कर लें ताकि शुरुआत में आपका सभी का एक ग्रुप पिक हो जाए.
Sir, we have taken it.
Thank you so much. Career in mechanical engineering. Let's hear from our today's esteemed guests present. A renowned name in our country, close to 4 decades as a distinguished teacher, researcher, and an able administrator, handled a large number of projects sponsored by Government of India and private organizations in the field of welding and foundry. More than 200 research contributions, sales and development manager, head operations foundry, head industrial machinery, head international business, Southern Africa, received a large number of awards or research contribution on welding technology. The name is none other than Dr. G.L. Datta. We will be listening his words. May I request our technical team?
Mechanical engineering is the mother engineering branch with the scope to be able to contribute to design, manufacturing, and maintenance of any product you can think of. If you have a knack for exploration and if you are looking for challenges in solving problems in your academics and beyond, then you may like to choose mechanical engineering as your career goal. Today, we are talking about Industry 4.0, which has resulted from tremendous amounts of developments in science and technology. Industry 4.0 is characterized by interconnectivity of machines and systems with the help of latest technologies such as Internet of Things, big data analytics, automation, robotics, etc. When you plan for mechanical engineering, look for opportunities to study interdisciplinary courses from electronics, computer engineering, electrical engineering, instrumentation engineering, even biotechnology. If you can do that, you will find yourself professionally acceptable in any industry and earn wide respect. I am a member of the Academic Council of ICFA University, Jharkhand. I am aware of the curriculum
Hello.
and its flexibility, as well
Hello.
as the teaching competencies in
Hello.
mechanical engineering of this university. I feel ICFA Jharkhand could be your destination to study mechanical engineering. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, words from head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and he was passed out from IIT Kharagpur. Great. Moving ahead, Mr. Raju Rai, currently as advisor, product, and M&M, that is Mahindra & Mahindra Larsen & Toubro Limited, held key positions at domestic as well as international territory, such as sales management, head operations foundry, head industrial machinery. Thank you. Moving ahead, Mr. Ashutosh Duggal. May I request? Before that, may I request for the live? May I request, Mr. Raju Rai?
Yeah, hi.
Yes. So we are waiting for your words.
Okay,
please.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to ICFAI. Thanks a lot for having me in this meeting. Thank you, Dr. Day. Thank you, Dr. Gautam Tanti, Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Rao, my other speakers on this team, Dr. Datta, Mr. Ashutosh Duggal, Dr. Prasad, and Mr. Vishwakarma. Thank you. I was listening to Dr. Rao very keenly, and starting from his presentation, I would take the next 3-4 minutes to speak to the panel here, as well as to the students who are listening to this. Dr. Rao said that the Indian economic growth is a very good indication of the job that is going to come in the future. Sir, to add to that, the Atmanirbhar Bharat and the Make in India program of our government is going to be in a big way generating employment, especially in the core sectors of mechanical and civil and electrical, of course. Further, new industries like the green hydrogen, which is going to be a very important industry in the next 3 or 4 years, is going to generate a lot of jobs in manufacturing as well as generating of green hydrogen. We are all aware that during the pandemic, there were serious disruptions in the supply chain, including people like us who were managing large factories were not able to get our material in time, especially those which are being imported, some of it from China. That is when we decided that we will do it ourselves. So the Make in India program helped us to develop those things which we wanted to import from China to be made in-house. We have done some great things. We can talk about it in some other forum, but this is also going to generate a lot of jobs in the core sector. Speaking to the students, I would like to tell them that your engineering degree is an important degree and it is surely going to get you wonderful opportunities in the future. But what you also need to develop are the soft skills. Apart from the technology and the engineering, there are some things which are very important, which we see as we go along in the industry, becomes, when you go to the managerial level, becomes very, very important. Your communication skills have to be developed in such a way that you can communicate your thoughts. You may have great thoughts, but to communicate the same to your bosses or same to your colleagues is very important. Thinking skills is another skill which need to be developed. Many people may have inherently these skills, but needs to be polished or developed. Leadership and team working, very, very important when you get into the industry. Adapting to the situation, the ability to adapt to different situations, different cultures, and on the work scene is very important. Global citizen used to be very important, still is to some extent. So you should be able to understand how the Americans think, how the Japanese thinks, how the German thinks, and how you will contribute to that process. And finally, there is one skill which is coming up becoming a very important skill in the recent times. That is enterprising and entrepreneur. We all know that while sorry, that is a call I have to take it. We all know that the startup culture in India is growing at a very rapid pace. So my advice to the students is not to try to look for a job, but to do something where you can give jobs to other people. So it's a very, very fantastic, very enterprising, and very, very challenging situation. And it's also going to be very satisfying. Very briefly, we all know what are the prospects for mechanical engineers or engineers in large. Surely you get a job, go ahead and get a job. There's a basic first simple thing, but there are others which we should also consider. Looking at a management course after a B.Tech degree really adds value to your career growth and profession. Job in the defense services, very few people think of the defense services when we do B.Tech. I never thought of it. We never got the opportunity. But getting into defense services is another very, 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 very beautiful and a very wonderful thing to do in the course. And of course, studying higher studies is very important. I'll not take too much time. I wish all the students and their parents good luck, all the best. Thank you from my side. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Raju Rai sir, for enlightening us with your amazing thought on the course of mechanical engineering in B.Tech. Moving ahead. Mr. Ashutosh Tugal is our next esteemed guest. And he has a huge experience of 21 years in working in great brands like Mahindra, Maruti, and Bajaj Auto across different geography with different fields. Currently, he is head customer care electric vehicles at Mahindra Rise, Pune, Maharashtra. May I request our tech? Let's listen from him. Mr. Ashutosh Tugal.
Hi everyone, it is really nice to interact with future engineers. When our VC sir asked me to interact with you, I was really happy and glad. I am Ashutosh Dugal. I am working as head customer care for Mahindra Electric, and last 21 years I have worked with Mahindra as well as Maruti and Bajaj Auto, and across different geographies and different fields also. When I selected mechanical engineering as my engineering division, I received feedback and suggestions from many that I should go for some upcoming different branch like electronics or computer science. But I decided mechanical engineering because since my childhood it was my dream to become mechanical engineer. Why so? Because I thought that mechanical engineering will teach me about machines. It will teach me the basic things about why things function in particular manner, and sincerely saying it has proven right for me. So friends, what I want to suggest to you is, please take the theory seriously. Please go for your syllabus. I'm not saying to mug up everything, but you should understand the concept. You should know clearly why a particular theory is like that, because it will help a lot in whatever you do in future. Like in case of ICFI, their curriculum and syllabus, it is excellent, it is updated, and I feel if you properly understand these concepts, this will make you capable for future. I will give you one example. I did diploma in analytics 2 years back. As we all know that analytics is considered as future branch, very important thing. But what I understood there, that the most important part of analytics is to develop a relevant model and to select a relevant model which will give the best possible solution. And what is useful in that? It is engineering. And here the mechanical engineering concepts, the basic maths helped a lot to me. Probably I was weak in Python kind of softwares, but I think that tools you can learn easily. But what is difficult, and what I understood from others who were my batchmates, that the most difficult for them was to select a model or prepare a model, and that was like fun for me. So at repetition also I will say that please take the theory behind the concept very seriously.
Thank you so much. Words from Mr. Ashutosh Duggal, very inspirational words. And now, may I request Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Prasad sir, एक presentation जो हमसे share करेंगे regarding career opportunities in mechanical engineering. Over to Rajesh Prasad sir.
A very good afternoon, Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, respected guests, Registrar sir, all my colleagues and parents and students present here. Next slide. So अब तक आप इस बात से अवचित हो चुके हैं कि मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग जो है मदर ऑफ ऑल ब्रांचेस। इक्फा यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग प्रोग्राम में बीटेक प्रोग्राम और डिप्लोमा प्रोग्राम। बीटेक प्रोग्राम जो 4 इयर्स प्रोग्राम है, यहाँ उपस्थित सभी स्टूडेंट जो +2 किए हुए हैं वो 4 इयर्स प्रोग्राम में एंटर कर सकते हैं। जो स्टूडेंट्स डिप्लोमा ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं वो बीटेक लेटरल 3 इयर्स में डायरेक्ट एंटर हो सकते हैं 2nd ईयर में। उपस्थित यहाँ 10th पास स्टूडेंट्स अपने आप को डिप्लोमा प्रोग्राम में एडमिशन्स ले सकते हैं। इस 4 वर्षीय कोर्स में जो प्रथम वर्ष है उसपे फंडामेंटल्स कोर्सेज के बारे में अवगत कराया जाता है जो आप लोग ऑलरेडी स्टडी कर रखे हैं, जैसे फिजिक्स है, केमिस्ट्री है, मैथमेटिक्स है। इसके अलावा इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज और सॉफ्ट स्किल जो इंडस्ट्री के लिए बहुत मायने रखता है। 2nd ईयर्स में जाके आपको बेसिक सब्जेक्ट्स मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग से इंट्रोड्यूस कराते हैं और 3rd ईयर ऑनवर्ड्स जो है आपको कुछ स्पेशलाइज्ड कोर्सेज के बारे में अवगत कराया जाता है, जिसके बारे में हम आगे बातें करेंगे। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। सो मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग प्रोग्राम बेसिकली इक्फा यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड 4 डिफरेंट एरियाज में स्पेशलाइजेशन प्रदान करता है, जिसमें थर्मल इंजीनियरिंग एक है, दूसरा इंजीनियरिंग डिजाइन, तीसरा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंजीनियरिंग और चौथा है आपका ऑटोमोटिव इंजीनियरिंग, जो बेसिकली आज एग्जिस्टिंग जो भी जितने भी ऑटोमोटिव व्हीकल्स है और फ्यूचर में आने वाले इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स या ऑटोनोमस, जिसको सेल्फ ड्राइविंग व्हीकल भी कहते हैं, उसके बारे में है। देयर इज वन एनिमेशन। आज जो है पूरा विश्व जो है इंडस्ट्री 4.0 पे कार्यरत है। इस पे ज्यादा बातें नहीं करते हुए सिर्फ इतना बता दें कि भारत सरकार का मेक इन इंडिया प्रोग्राम जो है वो टोटली इंडस्ट्री 4.0 पे बेस्ड है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। आइए पहले स्पेशलाइजेशन थर्मल इंजीनियरिंग के बारे में बात करते हैं। इससे रिलेटेड जो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं वो है हमारे थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, फ्लूइड मशीन्स एंड मैकेनिक्स, रेफ्रिजरेशन एंड एयर कंडीशनिंग, पावर प्लांट इंजीनियरिंग, इंटरनल कंबशन इंजीनियरिंग एक्सेट्रा। और इन सब्जेक्ट्स के नॉलेज के बाद जो स्टूडेंट ऑलरेडी चाहते हैं कि थर्मल पावर प्लांट्स में काम करें, कोल्ड स्टोरेज यूनिट को डेवलप करें या ऑटोमोटिव कंबशन पे काम करें, न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट पे काम करें, उनके लिए बहुत फायदेमंद है। ये ऑलरेडी मार्केट में एग्जिस्टिंग हैं, लेकिन अपनी कंट्री में कोल्ड स्टोरेज की बहुत कमी है। तो आप न्यूज़ में हरदम सुनते हो कि बहुत सारा अनाज लाखों टन बारिश में खराब हो गया, बाढ़ में खराब हो गया। तो इसके लिए जिले वाइज में, डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज जो है कोल्ड स्टोरेज यूनिट की जरूरत है। तो एक बहुत ही बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी है। इसके अलावा आप आज बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंगें, सिनेमा हॉल्स, मॉल्स सबकी एयर कंडीशनिंग करना चाहते हैं। सो थर्मल इंजीनियरिंग जो है बेसिकली इससे रिलेटेड है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। नेक्स्ट स्पेशलाइजेशन इंजीनियरिंग डिजाइन है, जिसमें आप मैकेनिकल कंपोनेंट्स की डिजाइन करते हैं, आप मशीन्स की डिजाइन करते हैं, आप जो है पूरा का पूरा एक इंडस्ट्री 4.0 पे अगर कन्वर्ट करके इंडस्ट्री को रन कराना चाहते हैं तो आपको पूरा का पूरा जो है ऑटोमेशन डिजाइन करना पड़ेगा प्लांट का। इसके अलावा किसी भी तरह का प्रोसेस इक्विपमेंट है उसको डिजाइन करना है। उससे रिलेटेड जो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं वो है डिजाइन ऑफ मैकेनिकल सिस्टम, एनालिसिस एंड सिंथेसिस ऑफ मशीन्स, डिजाइन ऑफ मशीन टूल्स, कंप्यूटर एडेड डिजाइन एंड ड्राफ्टिंग। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। द थर्ड स्पेशलाइजेशन है मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंजीनियरिंग। तो हमारे वाइस चांसलर ने ऑलरेडी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के बारे में काफ़ी बातें बताई। एक्चुअली जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है वो दो तरह से हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। एक कन्वेंशनल मशीनिंग यूनिट्स जो ऑलरेडी पिछले कई डिकेड से, सदियों दशकों से चल रहे हैं, और एक है दूसरा जो है वो है मॉडर्न मशीनिंग यूनिट्स। सो मॉडर्न मशीनिंग यूनिट में लेजर कटिंग, CNC मशीन्स, वेल्डिंग विथ रोबोट टेक्नोलॉजी। तो ये सारे सब्जेक्ट हमारे 4 इयर्स डिग्री कोर्सेज में है, जैसे कंप्यूटर एडेड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, रोबोटिक्स एक्सेट्रा। नेक्स्ट है द लास्ट एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। अगर आप घर से बाहर निकले तो आपको चारों तरफ 2 व्हीलर, 4 व्हीलर्स एंड अदर ट्रक्स अवेलेबल है। इससे रिलेटेड जो सब्जेक्ट्स जो हैं हम स्पेशली डिजाइन और क्यूरिकुलम में ऐड किए हैं, जैसे थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, इन ऑटोमोटिव इंजीनियरिंग फर्स्ट, जो एक्चुअली कन्वेंशनल इंजन के बारे में बात करता है, वो चाहे पेट्रोल इंजन हो, डीजल इंजन हो, CNG इंजन हो, 2 स्ट्रोक हो, 4 स्ट्रोक हो, वो बायोडीजल से रन करे, और मेनी मोर्स। बट द मोस्ट लेटेस्ट जो लास्ट ईयर ही ऐड हुआ है ऑटोमोटिव टेक्नोलॉजी, जो आपको सिखाएगा इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल, ऑटोनोमस व्हीकल। और इसके अलावा हमने इलेक्ट्रिकल साइंस 1 और 2 भी ऐड किया है क्यूरिकुलम में, जो आपको AC DC मोटर्स, ट्रांसफार्मर्स एंड डिफरेंट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट के बारे में। इससे रिलेटेड जो इंडस्ट्री है इसकी अगर हम बात करें तो इंजन असेंबली है, इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल डेवलपमेंट है, चार्जिंग स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट है, बैटरी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम्स है, और अभी राय सर ने बात की थी ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन की। तो फ्यूल सेल जो व्हीकल है, हाइड्रोजन ऑपरेटेड व्हीकल इज द फ्यूचर along with the electric vehicle. Next slide. So इसके अलावा अगर कोई स्टूडेंट गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में जाना चाहता है तो हमारे जो PSUs है, ONGC, DRDO, शेल, NTPC, ISRO, IOCL एंड मेनी मोर्स। एक्सपेक्टेड सबसे जरूरी बात आती है कि व्हाट इज द सैलरी, पैसा कितना मिलेगा। सो ग्रेजुएट ट्रेनिंग की सैलरी जो है मिनिमम 60,000 स्टार्ट होती है, एंड आफ्टर ट्रेनिंग इट विल गोज अप टू lakhs. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। अपने क्यूरिकुलम को स्ट्रेंथ करने के लिए हमने कोरोना के टाइम्स में स्वाध्याय ऑनलाइन क्लासरूम प्लेटफॉर्म डेवलप किया, जिसमें घर बैठे स्टूडेंटों को ऑनलाइन क्लास दी। वर्चुअल लैब्स के लिए, लैब्स जो है इंजीनियरिंग में बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। घर बैठे स्टूडेंट के लिए हमने आईआईटी दिल्ली के साथ एमओयू किया हुआ है और वहां आप ऑनलाइन एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं और उसके रिजल्ट को आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। इसके अलावा हमने स्वयं एनपीटीईएल कोर्सेज, जिसमें आईआईटी के प्रोफेसर्स खुद लेक्चर्स देते हैं, उनके लेक्चर्स को आप डायरेक्ट एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। हमारे कैड कैम लैब में डिफरेंट टाइप्स के सॉफ्टवेयर अवेलेबल है, जैसे मैटलैब है, साइलैब है, ऑटोकैड है, कैटिया है, सॉलिडवर्क्स है, पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग है। इन सब के अलावा अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को एडवांस मशीन जैसे सीएनसी मशीन पे काम करना है तो हमारा कॉन्टेक्ट गवर्नमेंट टूल रूम के साथ है, हम वहाँ ट्रेनिंग कराते हैं। और सीपेट रांची में भी है। जो स्टूडेंट हायर स्टडीज के लिए जाना चाहते हैं उनके लिए फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट गेट क्लासेज इन हाउस इक्फा यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड में अवेलेबल है। नेक्स्ट प्लीज। इसके अलावा हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग के साथ साथ हम इंडस्ट्रियल विजिट भी कराते हैं। देखने से भी आदमी बहुत कुछ सीखता है। ये 2 एग्जांपल्स यहाँ दिख रहे हैं आपको स्लाइड्स में, बोकारो स्टील प्लांट की विजिट और टिस्को हजारीबाग विजिट। आइए अब बात करते हैं समर इंटर्नशिप प्रोजेक्ट टॉपिक्स, जो अभी जनरली जो है हर ईयर मई जून के महीने में कराया जाता है और इसमें हमारे बीटेक के स्टूडेंट्स कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं कुछ एग्जांपल्स देते हैं। यहाँ देखिए मिस्टर आमिर नवाब बीटेक 6 के स्टूडेंट हैं, जिनका टॉपिक है कंपैरेटिव स्टडी ऑफ डिफरेंशियल यूनिट फॉर कन्वेंशनल व्हीकल एंड इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल। जो आपका डिफरेंशियल यूनिट है वो कैसे मॉडिफाई हो रहा है इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल के लिए। नेक्स्ट। सेकेंड है मिस्टर हसीब रजा अंसारी बीटेक 6, जिनका एसआईपी टॉपिक है कंपैरेटिव स्टडी ऑफ पावर ट्रांसमिशन यूनिट फॉर कन्वेंशनल व्हीकल एंड इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल। जनरली कन्वेंशनल व्हीकल में क्या है, इंजन होते हैं और इंजन से पावर ट्रांसमिट होता है व्हील तक। इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल में आपको पता है इंजन के जगह पे मोटर्स होते हैं। अब यहाँ पे मोटर्स का पावर और इफिशियंसी बढ़ाने के लिए उसको छोटे छोटे एक मोटर के जगह आप 2 मोटर लगा सकते हैं डायरेक्टली नियर द व्हील। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है मिस्टर अतुल कुमार बीटेक 4 का फ्यूचर ऑफ ऑटोमोटिव व्हीकल्स स्पेशली कार्स इन इंडिया। इसमें वो स्टडी कर रहे हैं कि जो फ्यूचर व्हीकल्स है या एग्जिस्टिंग व्हीकल्स कैसे स्लोली जो मॉडिफाई हो रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रिक कार्स, मिथेनॉल ऑपरेटेड कार और फ्यूल सेल कार्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे। आइए फाइनल ईयर बीटेक स्टूडेंट द्वारा प्रस्तुत एक प्रोजेक्ट जो है मॉडल वर्किंग मॉडल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल, और इस व्हीकल की खासियत ये है जिसका वीडियो आपको एंड में दिखाया जाएगा। ये व्हीकल ऐसी जगह पे जा सकता है जहाँ पे ह्यूमन बीइंग का जाना थोड़ा मुश्किल है, या तो हायर टेम्परेचर है इसके साथ इस वक्तव्य के साथ मैं अपना प्रेजेंटेशन खत्म करता हूँ। थैंक यू ऑल, और आशा करता हूँ कि सारे स्टूडेंट जो है।
Thank you so much. Words from Head of Department Mechanical Engineering, राजेश कुमार प्रसाद सर, शुक्रिया। आगे बढ़ते हैं। Proudly we can say that Jharkhand state is fabled with world over for its rich minerals reserves. इसका कम से कम 40% जो है वो डाइवर्स मिनरल रिजर्व जो है वो हमारे झारखंड स्टेट में है, और वो भी 26 तरीके 26, right from coal, iron ore, uranium, silver, etc. Let's hear this from our next esteemed guest, Shri S.C. Vishwakarma. We are coming to the mining department, former general manager excavation at Central Coalfield Limited. Over huge experience of 35 years in coal industry in open cast mines, erection, commissioning, operation, maintenance, and 2 subsidiaries of Northern Coalfields Limited and Central Coalfields Limited of Coal India Limited. Visiting faculty in IIT ISM and BIT Meshra. May I request, sir, enlighten us with your amazing thought on mining engineering, career in mining.
Thank you, dear sir. At the outset, good afternoon to one and all. And at outset, I would like to thank Honorable BC Professor Rao, Professor Arvind Kumar Sinha, sir, Registrar, and all the honorable panelists and professors of ICFI University. This topic is very, very important for the students who are pursuing the 4-year degree course. And rightly said by HOD Mechanical that with the new education policy, there are multiple exit and entry points. So you can have a multiple type of certification during the your pursuance of the any particular graduate engineering course. Coming back to the topic, which is very, very pertinent, looking into the actually expectation of the parents, students who are either following or pursuing engineering course or maybe likely to pursue engineering course. So far, mining engineering is concerned, already Desar has indicated that our Jharkhand is very rich so far mineral is concerned, or whether it is a fuel or any metal mine, or even the other required mineral for the economic growth of the country. And Professor Rao has already indicated that Indian economy is growing at a very faster rate, and expected rate is 7%, plus 7%. So this is only possible when the second in line, I can consider the mining industry is the second in line for the economic growth of any country, just after the agriculture. So being the second largest, input giver, the course, mining course per se, being followed or being thought of pursuing is very, very important these days. And with the government policies, you see, the government has, given different liberally, opening of this getting the different clearances from the different ministry, be it environment of forest ministry, or maybe wildlife or the related ministry of mine or ministry of coal. So this particular mining engineering is very, very important, looking into the growth of the country, and also looking from the perspective of Atmanirbhar Bharat. So I would like to, just give you certain areas where the mining engineers or the pursuing engineers should develop his competency so as to make himself employable, or other way he can also start some startup or through maybe MSME or different channels, because things are gradually being you can say made easy for new entrants in the industry. So far topic is concerned, I don't know exactly how much is covered, but this industry 4.0 or 4.0 is very much there in mining industry. And these days, even the modern equipments which we are using in bigger mines, particularly higher capacity equipments, they are having very high end of technology. And digitization in mining has taken good place, you can say, because bigger mines in northern coal fields or even in other part of the coal India, they are actually install the uh, GPS-based, digitization and the real-time monitoring of geotechnical parameters or mine operating parameters, or even the HEMM maintenance-related parameters. All those parameters are getting, monitored through the, on the real-time basis. Uh, the requirement is such that final year students should look for area where they can go for numerical modeling or maybe 3D simulation of for mine planning, because this is one area particularly after exploration data. The mining people are first doing one very important documentation that is called mine planning or mining plan, and that requires the very good knowledge of almost all dimension of the mine, be it environmental dimension, be it economic dimension or financial feasibility or viability dimension. Then the social dimension is also very important, because in any case we have to acquire land for mining activities, and once land comes into the picture, the social part is also becoming very vital for this mining industry. And on top of this all, the technology is or technical aspect, be it geological data related technology, or maybe geotechnical data, or you can say geohydrology related. So all those areas are actually now taking the upper end of the technology. So these are the areas where the students pursuing mining course, they should specialize themselves, and then they will find very easy path to get into the industry. And once they get into the industry, my suggestion would be to get involved grossly into the activities, whatever be the assignment they are going to get. And once they are grossly involved or immersed rather into the activities, they will be enriching their the knowledge. So what is required these days, students are graduating from different engineering colleges in mining industry, but over the period I have seen their competencies are not at par with the requirement of modern mines. So this is the area I would suggest to be considered for development of our student of ICFI or the faculties even. And I would rather suggest the HOD sir to take the faculties to actual real mining activities in open cast mine, or maybe underground where there is a high level of mechanization is going on. These days, latest technology, earlier it was called long wall mining in underground mining, but now they have started doing short wall mining also. So a lot of technical, upgradation and technology upgradation has come up in the mining for a bigger productivity and the scale. You can estimate the government has given target for Coal India to produce 1 billion ton by 23-24. So by end of 23-24, the target of coal production itself has gone up to 1 billion, and this can be actually achieved only when you are having a very high productive equipment and with a higher end of technology. That is the only solution. So the area is very large so far mining is concerned, but thing is the students of B.Tech mining branch, they should decide a proper elective in the final year. Particularly, it should be those electives which are actually required by the latest mining business in our country, or maybe in coal India, because whether it is a coal winning or lignite winning or maybe any other mineral mine, you have to have a very good knowledge of different activities required. And when I say different activities, it starts from the exploration of the block. So exploration activities to the mine closure activities. And the total, I mean, map has to be there in the mind of mining engineers. Then only he will be successful, and he will be actually growing up the ladder in the career path. So these are the area which are required to be emphasized.
Great,
And,
really great. श्री S.C. विश्वकर्मा जी, बहुत शुक्रिया आपके इतने जानकारी आपसे मिला.
few words, one or two words, sir.
Definitely. जी,
Before
बिल्कुल.
I close up my this.
जी. We are also running time constraint.
I can understand.
Definitely.
I'll take a separate.
Definitely, we would like to listen a lot of
HODs
things
and I'll
from.
come there.
Definitely,
but,
sir.
This from my side, all parents who are there in this panel discussion, I'm requesting all of them to, if they feel like growing their child, their wards in the career path, they should pursue the mining engineering, because mining engineering these days has taken a great leap. Even it is greater than the mechanical, because in mechanical, mechatronics is very important, which is very common these days in mining industry. So with this I thank you all the organizers and the person who is handling this panel discussion. Thank you so much, sir.
Sincere thanks to
Vishwakarma
ji. Thank you so much for coming in the session. Proceeding to the next, may I request all of you, actually, time constraint is there and list is very long. So please restrict and constrict your views, and accordingly, please share with us. As per the next schedule, may I request for the career opportunities in mining and engineering by Professor Mithilesh Mishra, Head of the Department, ICFA University, Jharkhand, a presentation from him. So, Professor.
Very good afternoon to Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, respected guest of honors, Vishwakarma sir, Prasad sir, Raju sir, Duggal sir, all the participants, fellow colleagues, and students. I'm happy to say one quote, that what is not grown is mined. As Vishwakarma sir has told, that there are two industries which is employing the maximum number of persons. That is agriculture, and the second is mining. So whatever you see in the whole world around you, it is either grown by the farmers or is mined by the miners. So mining industry, next slide please. Mining industry is the best industry to come, to join, and to work. So mining is the process of obtaining minerals from the earth, over the earth, or beneath the earth. And more than 4,000 naturally occurring minerals are available in the earth. But 87 minerals are found in India, which includes fuel mineral, metallic mineral, non-metallic mineral, atomic mineral, and 23 minor minerals. So next slide, please. Next slide. Yes. So at ICFA University, we offer B.Tech in mining, lateral and B.Tech mining, and finally diploma in mining. So there are three options. Anybody can join any of the three. So after completion of B.Tech mining engineering, you are able to plan the mine, you are able to explore the mine or mineral, and you can able to manage the mine. You can be a scientist also. You can join different state governments as assistant mining officers also. So there are different varieties of opportunities offered, whether it is Mineral Exploration Corporation, whether it is a scientist for scientists, SINFAR, and there is NTPC. So lot of opportunities are in mining. So I request, मैं सभी अभिभावकों और विद्यार्थियों को ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि खनन क्षेत्र में सबसे ज्यादा नौकरियों की उपलब्धता है, और इन नौकरियों में बहुत अच्छी सैलरी है, बहुत अच्छे प्रमोशंस हैं, बहुत अच्छी सुविधाएं हैं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. सिमिलरली अगर आप किसी खदान में काम नहीं करना चाहते हैं, इफ यू डोंट वांट टू वर्क इन माइनिंग, then you can join anywhere in educational institution as a teacher, as a lecturer, and you can make mining engineers if you don't want to remain mining engineer yourself. Secondly, there is huge changes in the policies of government. Government has opened the mining industry for private players for commercial purpose. Means the private players can produce as well as sell the coal. And Government of India has auctioned many blocks very recently, and that's why there is a huge opportunity for mining engineers to join. So the private players like Adani, Reliance, Hindalco, Tatas, so they are there to recruit all the mining engineers. So the next slide is for girls. Mining engineers initially were only men papers, but finally Government of India has accepted the dignity of women, and they have been allowed to work in mining industry, and girls can also join. And because earlier girls were not being joined, so now if they are joining the industry, they has got a huge opportunity because there is a reservation for them also. So there is huge opportunity for girls students also. So I invite all the girls. मैं सभी लड़कियों से और उनके अभिभावकों से आग्रह करूंगा कि आप खनन क्षेत्र में आइए, आपके लिए बहुत सारी संभावनाएं हैं, आप बहुत आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। माइनिंग में हम लोगों ने बच्चों के लिए इंडस्ट्रियल विजिट कराया है। ये एक अंडरग्राउंड माइंस की विजिट की तस्वीर है जिसमें हमारे बच्चे और हमारे कुछ फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं। इसी तरह से एक और इंडस्ट्री टूर हुआ था। इंडस्ट्री टूर इसलिए कराया जाता है कि बच्चों को प्रैक्टिकल अनुभव हो सके। नेक्स्ट ये हमारे यहाँ के कुछ बच्चे हैं, जैसे ये मिस्टर सूचन ठाकुर हैं। ये बहुत अच्छा पढ़ने में थे और इन्होंने ECL के एग्जाम में क्रैक किया है और इनको 7.2 लाख के एनुअल पैकेज पे ECL में एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिला है। एक आशीष कुमार हैं जिन्होंने गेट क्वालिफाई किया है और गेट क्वालिफाई करके IIT SM में ये MTech की पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं। ये CCL की नौकरी नहीं किए, इनको आगे पढ़ने की तमन्ना थी, इनको आगे बढ़ने का फैसला। सो आपके पास सारे ऑप्शंस हैं। हमारे यहाँ के बच्चे जो हैं काफी इनोवेटिव हैं, वो अलग अलग मॉडल्स बनाते हैं। ये एक मॉडल का फोटोग्राफ है जो आप आगे चल के इसका वीडियो देखेंगे। ये एक माइन में एक ऐसा ऑटोमेटेड मशीन है जो बहुत सेफ है और रिमोट कंट्रोल्ड है। सो जो आदमी इसका ऑपरेट करता है वो सेफ रहता है। तो माइनिंग इंडस्ट्री में बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। So this is all about mining industry, and over to Subodh.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the presentation of mining engineering. Now, Mr. Vishweshwar Kandikunda, IT professional with huge experience of 25 years in program management and project delivery to international clients in sectors like banking, financial services, telecom, etc. He has a passion to current and latest technologies. Currently, Assistant Vice President at Tech Mahindra, a multinational IT company. Over to Vishweshwar Kandikunda ji. Mr. Vishweshwar Kandikunda ji, you can unmute and you can share your views. Please.
Hi everyone, this is Vishweshwar. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Please.
Thanks for having me on this. Thanks for the university. My name is Vishweshwar. I work as the head of delivery for the projects in the organization called Tech Mahindra, which is a global organization based in. I'm based in Hyderabad.
Mr. Vishweshwar, is it possible to switch on your video for a short while, sir?
Yeah,
it is possible. Yeah, it is possible.
Yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah. Now it's all right. Yeah.
Hi everyone. So Vishweshwar again. I'll keep it short. Basically, I want to touch upon two aspects. One, about my acquaintance, the ICFI group, and also Second one is about the IT industry and the kind of opportunities that we have in the overall industry and the companies. Okay, so first thing first, ICFI is, I'm a big fan of ICFI University. The reason being, I'm based in Hyderabad. So ICFI group has started in Hyderabad 25, 30 years back. It's very famous here in terms of their business school curriculum, and they've also started the B.Tech curriculum a few years back. And my son has actually done his B.Tech electronics and communications from the Hyderabad University, ICFI University, and he is currently placed in Amazon. And I also actually enrolled into the PhD program with ICFI Jharkhand. For several reasons, I had to put a full stop for now, but I'll come back again to pursue that further. Okay, so ICFI is a very, very well-known university in Hyderabad and also other locations of the country. So I have very good experience with the university. So I would definitely recommend all other university career opportunities or further studies. Now, coming on to the IT industry, as you know, IT industry is one of the largest revenue earners for the whole country. We have $150 billion business that we are doing with global corporations across the world. Okay, and there are opportunities everywhere. Okay, every industry that the previous speakers, the respected speakers talked about, has touched upon the technology in their industry, be it mining, be it mechanical engineering, be it civil engineering. It is all based on technology these days. Okay, so even if you are talking about the movies, the movie industry, it's fully dependent on the technology, the visual effects that you see and all that. So I'm sure you would have seen Bahubali kind of movies, which is heavily dependent on technology. Similarly, gaming industry. Gaming is a very huge industry, more than a few $1 billion worth of business that happens in this industry. There are, at least in Hyderabad, we have several institutes which conduct 4-year course in the gaming industry software. So that is all based on, again, technologies. So you take any industry, including agriculture. These days, agriculture is all based on technology where a lot of sensors are being used to monitor the plant health and the soil health and all that, and generates a lot of data behind it. So there is a lot of data analysis that is required. And you have these data analysts and data courses that are coming up, right? Which are very, very useful and helpful for you people to pursue the career in the IT. Okay, and in terms of the organizations, you have very large organizations like Tech Mahindra or TCS, Infosys. You have mid-sized companies like L&T, Birlasoft, and all that. You have some niche companies which are focusing on certain technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, DevOps kind of technologies specifically. And there are product companies. So it's a very, very huge industry within India, and India is the global leader, as you know, in providing the software solutions, the IT solutions for the entire world. So there is a lot of opportunities in data sciences, AI, machine learning, and all that. I understand from Vice Chancellor Sir that ICFI has started courses in AI, ML, data sciences, and all that, both in the B.Tech track and also on the BBA, science, BCS kind of science courses. So it will be very, very helpful for each one of you to pursue your career. I'm not saying this is the only career, but it's one of the emerging, always fresh career to get into IT and take up opportunities in this course. See, I am in this industry for last 30 plus years, 33 years. So IT industry will continue for next ages to come. And every other industry is based on technologies. So be it medical industry, you hear about robotic surgeries. Someone sitting in America doing a surgery on a person in India. It's all technology. So there are a lot of opportunities. Do take interest if you are interested. A lot of courses that ICFI offers. Please pursue that. Professor Rao, Vice Chancellor, he himself is a veteran in the IT industry. So he has a lot of experience and knowledge in that industry, and who is guiding this whole organization. So he's an advisor for the across the ICFI group as well. So so that's where I wanted to leave you people with the thought that it's a fantastic industry to get into and pursue your career further. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity given.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Vishweshwar sir, thank you so much for sparing your time for your valuable thought on IT industry and opportunities, career opportunities in IT. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, coming to our next esteemed guest from industry is Mr. Niladri Das. He is Managing Director in Neil Advantage Technologies Private Limited, partner of Microsoft. Sir, may I request to unmute and enlighten us with the career opportunities in computer science and engineering, data science and artificial intelligence. Over to you, Niladri sir.
Hi, thank you, Subrot sir. First of all, I would like to thank VC sir, Rao sir, for giving us an opportunity to be a part of such forums. Really thankful to other faculty members like Abhay sir and the Barik sir, who are regularly in touch with me, Sumit sir and Subroto sir. So my association with ICFI University started almost quite 2-3 years back, wherein I am sure that all of us would agree that we have started internship programs. We have given multiple internship programs for this thing for one of the Digital India product, which we was a very ambitious product for the company, and taking an opportunity with Rao sir to announce that we have done a soft launch of that video conferencing product, which is exactly similar to Zoom Meet, which you are right now using here. And the name of the product is Nirvana Meet. We have started it up with the help of the students. We have also taken few students on board. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to all the faculty guides, VC sir, and all the members who not only encouraged the students to be a part of this kind of a project, which was under Digital India initiative. But yes, of course, it has been quite a long time. And now that we have come up to a stage where we would like to look forward for our association in future as well. The topic which was given to me today was on the artificial intelligence and the data science. So mostly I would restrict my discussion into that again. So for the timing, sir has already spoken, Kandikonda sir has already spoken a lot about artificial intelligence, uses of artificial intelligence in different aspect. I mean, artificial intelligence and robotics, you know, IoTs and IoT, all the manufacturing thing, which Rao sir has clearly was telling that initially it was all done in a very mechanical way. But slowly and gradually, the automation has come now with the advanced 5G network as well. So there would be a lot of innovation which is happening in the IT domain in terms of artificial intelligence and in terms of robotics. You can talk about any take any specific niche industry like artificial intelligence in gaming, that is growing like anything. You might have seen in the past COVID time, for past 2 years, a lot of games which have been developed, and those games, many games were banned actually because it was originated from different other countries' entity. But after that, there are a lot of gaming industry started. So it has applications of artificial intelligence are huge actually, and to make the artificial intelligence happen in a proper way, data science is something which is the core, or you can say the base of it, because it is not only the data science is a combination of three different angles, three different aspects or concepts. One is the computer science knowledge. So basically, all the students who would be enrolled in ICFA University as a in any of the programs which is related to computer science and IT, that would definitely help them to build their skill set related to this particular particular domain. Second would be what data science consists of is the mathematics and statistical analytics. So statistical analytics is something which wherein a lot of data modeling methods of different data modeling would be there. So a lot of statistical knowledge has to be also there to get into a data science as a domain or as a career. And the third thing which the person or the students who would like to pursue in the data science, they should know is the domain or the business knowledge, because that is something which is very much crucial, because there are few speakers who have extensive experience in mining, my previous speaker. So I was very keenly hearing the communication. So data science can help in a various method by which in all the three subsets, like that is the computer science knowledge, the statistical analytics knowledge, and the domain knowledge. So domain knowledge in the sense that if you get into any particular career or industry, so the domain knowledge of that particular industry, combination of all the three would make a proper data scientist. And there are various roles. See, roles and responsibilities in a private organization, or the designation in a private organization is something which is might be a fancy thing. But at the end, what it matters is the career path. The career path which a student chooses, whether it is in terms of artificial intelligence, whether it is in terms of data science, whether it is in terms of cybersecurity, they have to be very much clearly, they first of all, they have to understand, the student have to understand that particular career path in a proper way. That is number one. Number two, what they have to understand is whether all the courses, I mean the courses which they have, they get enrolled in ICFA University, whatever courses they get in the curriculum. Apart from that, if there is a possibility to do some additional courses from certain certifying governing bodies, because most of there are different certified governing bodies which kind of are a consortium for artificial intelligence and data science, and respectively cybersecurity as well. So and depending on the career path what they want to choose, they also need to see that key whether they because those certified people who do those that level of certification from that governing body are very handful. And jobs, obviously there is a huge opportunity, lot of opportunities in terms of job. But yes, finding out the challenge, as Kandigona sir, as he told properly, that there are a lot of jobs, but finding the right person for the right job, that is the most crucial and the challenging task for any entrepreneur or any business owner or any company. So with that, I would like to stop, because I know with the restriction of time, I am. So
we would like to listen definitely from you in future. Actually, we are running short of time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presence.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes. With this, we are proceeding with our program. And now, may I request our head of the Department of Computer Science, Dr. Abhay Kumar Sinha, for the presentation on career opportunities on computer science engineering, please.
Good afternoon, VC sir, Registrar sir, distinguished guests, our colleagues and students. We are talking about the B.Tech Computer Science and Data Science and AI. So computer science engineering is a discipline. It has a lot of opportunity, as earlier speaker has said about this one, and already they have talked in details about the data science and AI. I'm very happy to say Sir Niladri sir has just announced that he has launched a product. And that product, our two students is also working with the Niladri sir, and they have participated actively in that part, sir. So these are the points. Next slide, sir. These are the about the computer science, B.Tech computer science. There are different type of role available for the students. For application, in the application we can have application program developer, database administrator. This is the traditional part, and gradually we are moving ahead. And in the new technology, the user interface design, this is the one of the challenging and very pronounced area where our student can do a lot of things, and our curriculum has supporting this user interface designing in our curriculum. We have opportunities in the cloud computing. In the cloud computing nowadays, if you find everything is moving to the cloud, all the standby systems has been become the thought of old days. So cloud computing become essential, and every organization is moving to the cloud. As we know, the blockchain, when we come to know about the blockchain, we come about the cryptocurrency or all these things. But the blockchain has gone and developed further, and it is being used in the various other areas. So blockchain is a very rapidly growing area, and we are supporting this one. And GIS analytics is a geographical information system is one of the area. It is also growing very rapidly, and nowadays cyber security professional and the information security of these are the area of the security area.
देरी से चल रहा है गाड़ी.
Yes, sir.
क्या करना है?
So these are the so security area is the one essential area, and come into the data analytics part. Earlier speaker has already told a lot of about the data analytics. So big data analytics, this is the area of the future where a lot of jobs will be going to be created, and this one, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, business intelligence developer, AI, and our VC sir has already metaverse. Metaverse is used for the augmented reality, all these things. This has been used very, so these are all this, if you can see, these are the IT fields is going to be prosper very fast. So these are the program highlights. There. We have machine learning, smart device programming, cloud computing, blockchain, graphical information system, big data analytics. These are all the subjects we have already covering. We are having the certification in the AWS, Java, Oracle, etc. So next slide. So big data analytics is the one of the challenge area where students have a better pay packages, and this is being used, and our curriculum is designed for covering all this data science and AI, like cloud computing, blockchain, Internet of Things, data science, AI programs, all these things we have. We have internships 3 times internship within the curriculum. Next slide, sir. These are the some view of our computer labs. Next slide, sir. These are the some placement on this one SIPN and placement companies. These are the very few list. There are so many are there. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Abhay sir, for focusing on the career opportunities in computer science and engineering. Now, demonstration of working model of electrical vehicle, जो हमारे students ICFA यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड के स्टूडेंट्स ने डेवलप किया है, वर्किंग मॉडल इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल के वीडियो शेयर करेंगे प्लीज।
of B.Tech 8th semester of mechanical. This is my colleague Ravi Kumar of B.Tech 8th semester, and this is Prakash Kumar of B.Tech 8th semester. This is my final year project of battery oriented electric vehicle. जैसा कि आप लोग देख रहे हैं कि हमारा ये व्हीकल मेन इन्वायरमेंट को इको फ्रेंडली बनाने का है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे आप लोग जान रहे हैं कि हमारा जितने भी इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल है आजकल उन लोगों में आग लग रहा है, तो वहां से और पेट्रोल के दाम जिस तरीके से बढ़ रही है, उस कारण से हम लोगों ने सोचा कि एक बैटरी ओरिएंटेड इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल बनाया जाए। ऑलरेडी मार्केट में और इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल है, लेकिन लिथियम आयन इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल जो ऑलरेडी यूज हो रही है उन लोगों में उसमें आग लगने की और ज्यादा कॉस्टली है इस कारण से। और हमारे में इसमें इनोवेशन क्या है कि हम लोग 3000 mAh की बैटरी यूज कर रहे हैं, जिसमें सेंसर लगाए हुए हैं जो इसे और इसके इक्विपमेंट को आग लगने से बचाती है। इसमें एक सेंसर लगाए हुए हैं जो सेंसर इसमें बतलाएगा कि 40 डिग्री के ऊपर जाने से ऑटोमेटिकली ये हमारा ईवी व्हीकल कट हो जाएगा वर्किंग करने से। और आगे जो अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर है, जो आने वाला ऑप्टिकल जो भी रहेगा ऑटोमेटिक ये गाड़ी रुक जाएगी। इससे हमारा फायदा क्या है कि कोई भी एक्सीडेंट हो या कुछ हो, ये गाड़ी पहले ही सेंसर करके रुक जाएगी।
यह ब्लूटूथ HC05
का फंक्शन हमारे
कनेक्टेड रहेगा फोन से और गाड़ी व्हीकल मूव करेगा। और यह अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर जो कि 30 सेंटीमीटर से अगर क्लोज आया कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट तो ये डिटेक्ट कर लेगा और ये व्हीकल अपने आप रुक जाएगा। और ये ऑब्जेक्ट जब 30 सेंटीमीटर से दूर चल जाएगा तो ये गाड़ी फिर चलना मूव कर जाएगा। और यह डिस्प्ले है जिसमें ऑब्जेक्ट का डिस्टेंस बताएगा कितना दूर में ऑब्जेक्ट है। और यह ब्रेडबोर्ड जिससे कि सब चीज कनेक्टेड हुआ है, जैसे कि ब्लूटूथ हो गया और यह डिस्प्ले और यह अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर। प्रकाश बताइए।
ये व्हीकल है वो बैटरी ऑपरेटेड है, तो मैं बैटरी से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। ये बैटरी 3000 mAh का लिथियम आयन बैटरी है जो 3 पार्ट में ऐड है। और ये बैटरी कनेक्ट है, बैटरी परसेंटेज जो यहाँ पे मीटर बता रहा है। और ये टेम्परेचर हीट जो है तो मीटर बताएगा। ये टेम्परेचर 40 डिग्री तक कंट्रोल कर सकता है। उसके बाद ये ऑटो कट हो जाता है। जो यहाँ पर रिले लगा हुआ है, ये रिले के थ्रू ऑटो कट होता है। और ये रिले का जो काम है, वोल्टेज और करंट का जो है मैनेज करता है। और इसके थ्रू हमारा ये आर्डिनो बोर्ड है लगा हुआ है, इसमें प्रोग्रामिंग किया हुआ है। और ये प्रोग्राम के थ्रू सारे मशीन को, जैसे ब्लूटूथ हो गया, सेंसर हो गया, सारा इसमें प्रोग्रामिंग है। इस प्रोग्रामिंग के थ्रू ही ऑपरेट होता है। और ये हमारा MCU है। MCU के थ्रू जो MCU में जो लगा हुआ है, यहाँ पे हमारा मोटर जो व्हील में फिट है, ये एक मोटर का 20 kg लोड सह सकता है। और दोनों मोटर, यहाँ पे 2 मोटर लगे हुए हैं इसमें, और ये MCU के थ्रू कनेक्ट है मोटर। थैंक यू।
एक प्रोजेक्ट हमारा मेन इको फ्रेंडली करना, बजट वाला होना, हर तरीके से ये इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल हम लोगों ने इन्वायरमेंट को देखते हुए, इकोनॉमिकल कंडीशन, एक मिडिल क्लास लोग को देखते हुए इसे डिजाइन किया है और इसे बनाया है। थैंक यू।
Thank you. Demonstration, working model of electrical vehicles, जो हमारे students ने किया. Now, demonstration of automatic manual sand filler machine जो हमारे students ने एक project किया था. क्या वो वीडियो हम देख सकते हैं, please?
Myself Vasudev Ram from B.Tech 6th semester of Acquired University, Jharkhand.
My name is Vishnu, B.Tech Mechanical 6th semester.
Today we are going to present final year project model. Basically our project model is working model on sand filter machine. मॉडल कुछ इस प्रकार से है, 1.5 फीट इसका चौड़ाई लिए हैं एंगल का और ये 3 फीट चौड़ाई है। उसके बाद यहाँ पे रोलर लगाया है जो मूव करता है सैंड फिल्टर को आगे पीछे मूव करने के लिए, ये रोलर लगाया है ये वाला। और उसके बाद एक सैंड फिल्टर ये यूज किए हुए हैं, इसको खुद से बनाए हैं बीट लगा कर। और उसके बाद इसको रोल करने के लिए नीचे 2 रोलर लगाए हैं जो पाइप का है बेसिकली। और ये सपोर्ट के लिए दिए हैं यहाँ पे रड ये वाला, और एक यहाँ पे कलेक्टर लगाया गया है, ये टीम का है, कलेक्टर लगा दिए हैं। और एक यहाँ पे मोटर भी यूज किए हैं क्योंकि ये अगर बिजली नहीं रहेगा तो इस समय इसका यूज कर सकते हैं, अगर बिजली है तो मोटर से हम लोग चला सकते हैं। ये वाला मोटर से भी काम करेगा। तो चलिए इसका कुछ एग्जांपल दिखाते हैं कि सैंड कैसे फिल्टर हो रहा है।
मैन जो सब कुछ है यहाँ पे ऊपर में रह जा रहा है, बाल फिल्टर को नीचे चल जा रहा है मैन, ठीक है। ठीक है ना, ये पूरा फिल्टर हो रहा है बालू, ये अपना
इस तरह से बालू यहाँ पे सब यहाँ कलेक्ट हो रहा है यहाँ पे। और यहाँ इतना इम्प्योरिटी बचा हुआ है, यहाँ लिखा हुआ इतना इम्प्योरिटी बचा हुआ है, यहाँ से हम लोग इसको कलेक्ट कर लेंगे, अदर साइड में रख लेंगे। बस यही था हमारा आज का वर्किंग मॉडल। लास्टली वी लाइक टू थैंक्स आवर फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, आवर गाइड Dr. Rajesh Kumar Prasad and Professor Manohar Kumar Singh. We would like to thank our registrar sir and VC sir for the model support.
Thank you for sharing. And now we'll move up to next demonstration of highly safe remote control mining, a project done by students of ICFA University, Jharkhand. May I request you please?
This is Aman Sest and team from Diploma 5th semester mining, and we are on a project called highly safe and remote control mining under the guidance of Professor Badal Sumar.
In this project, we are showing a underground board and pillar extraction method, coal mine. We have also developed a machine which is the combination of payloader and dumper, which is fully controlled by remote. The concept of making this machine is to improve productivity and reduce the chances of accidents happen in mines, as we are well aware that underground mines are very risk-oriented mines. So in this project, the fully remote control machine will load the coal in its dumper and payloader itself, which will reduce the cost of two machines operations. Using this combination in mines will improve the productivity to grant intent, and it will also reduce the risk factor. So lastly, I would like to conclude that advancement should be mode of developing such machinery in mines.
Thank you so much. Now we will move to one video like from IT club activity. May I request our technical team to play? a video on demonstration of IT club activity. Thank you so much for playing the video. Now, let's hear from our esteemed guest from corporate, internship providers, and employers. The first, Mr. Parthasarathi Mishra, Omnia Corporation's former Chief Human Resources Management, Tata Steel. Currently working as board member with Omnia Corporation US, a company listed with the New York Stock Exchange. He has, to his credit, more than 3 decades of rich experience of working in manufacturing engineering, project IT, and consulting companies in the hardcore HR areas. A long list of awards, extreme rich in experience in HR, will mention 2 of them. Received the award of 100 HR Innovators by World HRD Congress in February 2018, HR Ambassador of the Year Award in January 2021 by Economic Times and HRD India. Over to you, Mr. Parthasarathi Mishra, sir. Thank you so much for your presence. Over to Parthasarathi, sir. Sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir, please.
I was supposed to talk to the group at 3:48. So very keenly, I was waiting to talk to the people. I was so many other meetings waiting in the queue. So, and my timeline was 3.5 minutes. That's what I calculated. And I have to talk to the group for 3.5 minutes. But I don't think within 3.5 minutes, I can give justice to your young generation people, those who are lined up to create this country. You know, I go back to the film 3 Idiots. I think you all must have seen the film 3 Idiots. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain. So I would not enter into mechanical, not enter into electrical, electronics or mechatronics here. I would give them some very crux advice how things to move. The experience which I will be sharing from Tata Steel, you know, whether you are in mechanical or electronics or electrical, you need to understand what is going to give you kick from within. What is that profession? What is that company? Or what is that innovative things if you are planning to create your own setup? What is going to give you the kick? Earning money is nothing in this world. Everybody earns money. The God has given us the stomach, and God has given everybody the stomach. And everybody is having 2 meals a day. So even somebody, a beggar on the street of the Mumbai, also getting food. But how happy you are. At the end of the day, when you come onto the cot to relax, to lie down, and you think what I did throughout the day, you should be getting utmost satisfaction from within. Yes, I did something for myself. Yes, I did something for my country. Yes, I took one step forward. That's very, very, very useful. You know, this life, when you say that the human life, I don't believe in reincarnation and rebirth or rebirth. The God has given you one birth, and you have to prove yourself within this one birth. And if you are not going to prove yourself at the time of your death, if you are going to say, "Is janam mein nahi hua, agle janam mein karenge," then that's not worth. Then you will be not fulfilling your dreams. There is a saying: when the big shots see dreams, people like us, we work day and night to fulfill their dreams. I want you to be dreamer. You dream. And everybody been saying, my samosa is good. I was listening to all the esteemed guests right now. Mechanical saying, my mechanical is good. Come and join mechanical. Mining is saying, come, mining is also good. Nothing is good, nothing is bad, provided you start liking it. And if you don't like it, I might be facing, if I come face to face, I might face many students here, those who are not by default come to this branch, but just because of the pressure from their family, because the father wanted that my son should be an engineer. The mother wanted that son should be something else. That is why the son is here. So think about it, brood about it. I'll cite one small example from my Tata days. I was at the CHRO, I was sitting in my office, 2 young boys, they were waiting in front of my waiting room, and my executive secretary came and told me, "Sir, there are 2 young GTs, they want to meet you." I said, "Okay, call them." My office used to be 24 hours open. I never used to have closed gate, people taking permission and coming to me. So 2 young, lean and thin gentlemen entered into my room. I asked them, "What happened?" They said, "Sir, there is something we want to discuss with you." I said, "Tell me." One of the boy, he said, "Sir, maja nahi aa raha." He was a boy from IIT Mumbai, and he कह रहा कि मुझे engineering में मजा नहीं आ रहा. And there was another boy who happens from Nepal, and he was also working with him in Tata Steel. And both the boys, I started probing. I started entering into them. I said, "Ko kya maja nahi aa raha?" So one of them told, "Sir, I am a trekker. I am a mountaineer. I am not enjoying the mechanical here. I want to be on trekking." मैंने कहा, टाटा स्टील में तुमको भी पहाड़ कहाँ से बनाएंगे, तुमको ट्रेकिंग में चढ़ाएंगे. बोले, "Sir, please do something." Fortunately, Tata Steel was having the Tata Steel mountaineering department. They have a special separate department headed by the first mountaineer, the lady mountaineer in this country, right? So I talked to her. I said, "There are 2 engineers, so can you entertain them in your department?" She said, "Sir, why not? I'll definitely include them." And these 2 gentlemen, they said, "Sir, if you are not putting us into that department, we'll resign." Finally, one of them, I have named them. One is Alok Mishra, second is Hemant Gupta. Hemant Gupta climbed all the 7 mountain range in the country, in the world, and 3 years before, he conquered Everest also. So Hemant Gupta, if you see the name in the list of Google, his name, he is one of the mountaineer who has conquered the Everest. Similarly, another boy came to me and said, "Sir, please transfer to Mumbai." I said, "What for?" I said, "Mumbai, you don't have any steel plant." He said, "Sir, I have got a very good offer from one Bollywood or Hollywood film where Om Puri is also going to work, and I want to work in that film. I don't want to lose this chance." And everybody said, "Only Par sir can help you, because nobody in this company will listen to you. Everybody will just throw you out." I said, "Fine, sit down in front of me. So what do you want to do?" He said, "I want to go and attend to the shooting program which is going to happen in Pune, in between Mumbai and Pune." I said, "What do you want? You want leave? Because I can't transfer you to Mumbai because there is nothing in Mumbai." He said, "Fine, sir, at least give me leave without pay." I talked to his departmental head and arranged the leave without pay for him. He went to Pune, participated in the shooting, and he became an actor in the Hollywood film. Different people come with different dreams. If you are not a dreamer and the work you are doing in the present company or in the present department, you are not enjoying it, you are not feeling happy, there is absolutely no reason why you should be working there. I was not listening to people that mining department is very good. I worked in hardcore mining areas. I've seen the difficulties in the mines. I've seen the girls, how they come to the mines and work there. It's very difficult. And people, those who are not of that bent of mind, those who can go and stay in remote areas, in mining areas, it will be very difficult for them. Let us not tell them the sugar-coated stories that come and work here, because you need to tell the truth also. यहाँ एक कहावत है ना कि यहाँ सारे खामोश है, यहाँ सारे खामोश है, कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता, यहाँ सारे खामोश है, कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता, सच बोलकर कोई किसी को नाराज नहीं करता। शायद अगर हम सच बोलेंगे, आपके वीसी भी नाराज हो जाएंगे, आप लोग भी नाराज हो जाएंगे, आप कहेंगे हमारे बच्चों को भगा रहे हैं, हम भगा नहीं रहे। हम ये कहना चाह रहे हैं, आपके बच्चे के अंदर जो सपना है, जो बचपना है, जो करना चाह रहे हैं, जो अचीव करना चाहते हैं, जिनको जिंदगी में उनको सुख मिले, खुशी मिले, आप वो चीज उनको करने दीजिए। You should have a proper counseling team. You should have a very good counselor there. A counselor should be using the proper psychological tools to understand the bent of mind of those students, whether you will be fit into because many people have seen after completing engineering, they just go and join MBA. But many people don't enjoy MBA. Many people after completing engineering, they just go and join IT companies. There are hundreds of IT people I've seen in management, those who have resigned from Wipro, TCS and similar type of company and come out of it. हमने पूछा भाई तुम लोग MBA में क्यों आए? बोलते सर मजा नहीं आया वो IT कंपनी में. वो IT कंपनी में you are known as a tag number, right? तो किस ग्रुप में किस में आप हैं? Because not getting job is not everything, but getting enjoyment, getting your dream fulfilled, and sleeping nicely in the night. That is the best thing in life. So give me some sunshine, give me some rain. मुझे कुछ बनने दीजिए, मुझे कुछ आगे बढ़ने दीजिए. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable and so nice words, great words from you. We would like to listen more from you in coming future.
No, I need more time because मैं कभी-कभी मजाक में बोलता हूँ कि इंजन गरम होने के लिए 15 मिनट लगता है और 15 मिनट के बाद आप इंजन को ठंडा कर देंगे तो फिर तो फट जाएगा अंदर.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we are coming to our next esteemed guest from our corporate, Vijaya Kumara. Mr. Vijaya Kumara, Assistant General Manager, Human Resource, Hindalco, Aditya Birla. An experienced HR professional with a demonstrated history of more than a decade in cement, metal, and mining industries. He is heading HR at Gear Palma, Hindalco Industries Limited. He was founding presidents of Aditya Aluminium Toast Makers Club International headquartered in Rancho Santa California, Margarita, USA. Now, may I request our today's guest, Mr. Vijaya Kumara, please unmute and share your video and share your thoughts. Sir, yes, we can see you. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Dev and respected faculty members, my fellow colleagues from different industry and my dear young friends. So thank you for this opportunity. I'll take only 2 to 3 minutes because I know there's a huge scarcity of time for the time being. And we have a lot of wonderful discussion. So I'll focus on 3 factors. First factor is that dear friends, young friends, the session is for you. So again, you need to select very wisely what is your passion. That already you have discussed about that. So without any passion, you can't able to go there. So give a very simple example. I started my journey as a software engineer. I did my engineering in IT. Then I did my MBA. Then I did my strategic management. Then I'm continuing my PhD. So I worked in the metal industry, and then mining industry, then cement industry. So the main thing is that what is your passion is Lord like. what you are going to love. My friends, there is no problem with the job opportunity. Don't worry about that. There is a lot of job opportunity. We are having a lot of opportunity available. But the only problem is the skill gap. That how much skill you need to obtain to get that job. That's all. The faculty members, your parents, can you provide a platform? You need to respect them. You need to respect them, your decision, and you mutually agree that what we are going to do. That's all. And unless and until we are not going to pay respect, because that is the main major gap we can see in our people, the near future, that mutual respect is missing somewhere. That's the most important. Skill, knowledge, and attitude. Skill that will get due course of time. Knowledge you are getting from your faculty, but the attitude is the main thing that you need to develop. And attitude will make you the difference between the high class and all those differences. So that is the only key factor. Second point I would like to highlight about the gender diversity, because that is a buzzword nowadays. Irrespective of any gender, age, education, qualification, again, you have having the right attitude, you can fly in class. So again, you need to identify your passion, what is your interest area. Then, and it will take time, not to worry. It's okay if you are gone into and selected one branch. Not to worry, there is several options, there is ample of time. There are a lot of years ahead of you. So you need to have a patience, take guidance. And all those fraternity, I can see the parents, few faculty members, and few corporate members. They are for your guidance. Okay, you need to take the guidance only, and you need to give it your best. That's all. And third and most important factor is that love yourself. Because don't go for that artificial kind of things. Love yourself. That's all. After loving yourself, we'll know what we are going to achieve. And nothing is good and bad. That is a differentiator. So don't go for a peer pressure like Facebook or a number of things, social media. That will give you some glimpses. So create your own experience. So that's all from my side. I'm not going to take much of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Vijay Kumara. Very crisp, very formulative, to the precise, to the point. Great words from you. Thank you so much for your valuable presence, sir. Thank you. Now, my request to all the audience, parents, faculty members, students, all the participants, please fill the feedback form. Link is already there in the chat. Please fill the feedback form. We want to know from you regarding the feedback of this program. Coming ahead, we will hear from parents. May I request our technical team to play? Now, parent of Anjani Khakha, B.Tech Mining.
नमस्कार सर, मैं लोधावलों अंजनी खाखा B.Tech माइनिंग इंजीनियरिंग कर रही है, उसका पिता बोल रहा हूँ। मैं माइनिंग कोर्स अपनी पुत्री को चॉइस करने के लिए इसलिए कहा कि उसमें फ्यूचर में अपॉर्चुनिटी ज़्यादा दिख रहे हैं लड़की बच्ची के लिए, इसलिए मैं यह कोर्स चॉइस करवाया। और यह कोर्स एक प्राकृतिक से संबंध उससे रिलेटेड है, जिसमें काम करने में काफ़ी ज़्यादा सेल्फ इंडिपेंडेंस दिखाई देती है। इसमें किसी प्रकार का पब्लिक या अन्य बाहरी लोगों का दबाव हमें या उनका हस्तक्षेप कम दिखाई दे रहा है। मैं अपनी बच्ची की पढ़ाई तो आपका यूनिवर्सिटी मतलब ICFAI यूनिवर्सिटी मुझे सबसे अच्छा लगा, क्योंकि ये जहाँ पर यूनिवर्सिटी है वो बहुत ही शांतिपूर्ण जगह है और हर तरफ से रोड कनेक्टिविटी है। और हम लोग ये झारखंड रांची के रहने वाले हैं, तो हमारे लिए सबसे अच्छा है, लड़की बच्ची के लिए ज़्यादा परेशानी नहीं है। और बच्ची का जहाँ तक पढ़ाई की सवाल है, अभी तक बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है। लॉकडाउन के टाइम भी, उस टाइम भी बच्ची का पढ़ाई जो ऑनलाइन चला वो बहुत अच्छा था। हर लेक्चर को कवर किया गया है सर के द्वारा उसमें। और ऑफलाइन जब लॉकडाउन ख़त्म हुआ तो ऑफलाइन में भी डेली क्लासेस चलते रहे। एक्चुअली ये चीज़ देखा जाता है कि यूनिवर्सिटी में क्लासेस नहीं के बराबर होते। कई यूनिवर्सिटियों में, कई कॉलेजों में ये चीज़ देखा गया है। और जहाँ क्लासेस नहीं होते वहाँ बच्चों को एक्स्ट्रा कोचिंग या एक्स्ट्रा कहीं वो करना पड़ता है, जो कि हर जगह हर चीज़ के लिए संभव नहीं है। और इस कॉलेज में जो चीज़ पढ़ाया जाता है, यूनिवर्सिटी में जो पढ़ाया जाता है, क्लास पूरा करवाया जाता है, तो उसका बहुत पॉजिटिव मतलब बच्चों पर उसका प्रभाव पड़ता है। वो बाहर पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं, उसको करेंगे बाकी अपना उसी सब्जेक्ट से अपना वो और घर में आके तैयारी करें तो उससे और उनका मतलब स्टैंडर्ड मजबूत होता है।
धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप सभी लोगों से गुजारिश है, प्लीज आप जो लिंक है उसमें वो क्लिक कीजिए और वो फीडबैक फॉर्म जो है वो भर दीजिए। इससे हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ई सर्टिफिकेट आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे। आगे हम बढ़ते हैं। पेरेंट, अभिभावक हैं ये सूरज कुशवाहा, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के।
नमस्कार, मैं कालाचंद महतो। मेरा पुत्र सूरज कुशवाहा जो कि एक्पा यूनिवर्सिटी झारखंड रांची से डिप्लोमा मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा है। अभी वो 3rd सेमेस्टर में गया है। मुझे जानकर बहुत खुशी हुई कि अपने यूनिवर्सिटी से सर्वश्रेष्ठ अंक प्राप्त करके अपने कक्षा के प्रथम स्थान प्राप्त किया है, जिस वजह से उसे यूनिवर्सिटी से 50% की छात्रवृत्ति स्कॉलरशिप भी दिया गया है। मैं यहाँ के यूनिवर्सिटी से बहुत खुश हूँ और यहाँ के बच्चे बहुत अच्छे से पढ़े, अपने देश, अपने माता पिता का नाम गौरवान्वित करें, अपने जीवन के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करें और माता पिता, अपने राज्य, अपने शिक्षकगण को नाम रोशन करें। मैं उनकी उज्जवल भविष्य के कामना करता हूँ। अच्छे से पढ़ें। धन्यवाद।
शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद। और इसके बाद हम अगले में बढ़ जाते हैं। ये है अमित गुप्ता, ये माइनिंग इंजीनियरिंग के स्टूडेंट है। अमित गुप्ता, इनके अभिभावक अभी बोलेंगे।
नमस्कार। रांची क्षेत्र में एक हाई कॉलेज, बहुत ही अच्छी कॉलेज है। इसमें प्रोफेसर बहुत कोऑपरेट करते हैं। इनमें मेरे बच्चे भी हैं, वो बहुत अच्छे नंबरों से पास किए। टेक्निकल में डिप्लोमा B.Tech कराई जाती है। इसके साथ साथ दूसरे कोर्सेज भी कराया जाता है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद। और इसी के साथ हम लोग जो आखिरी पड़ाव है वो है, हम लोग सुनेंगे एलुमनाई से। हमने कुछ लिंक फॉरवर्ड किए थे एलुमनाई को, उन्होंने अपने जो व्यूज है, अपने जो विचार है वो हमारे साथ साझा किए हैं। तो मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ प्लीज। पहला है अभिषेक रॉय, CSE सेंट्रल।
मेरा नाम अभिषेक रॉय है। मैंने यहाँ से B.Tech किया है। 2017 में मैंने पास आउट किया यहाँ से कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग में। और उसके बाद मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में काम करने का एज अ साइंटिफिक असिस्टेंट इन साइबर फॉरेंसिक्स। तो मैं अपने जितने भी जूनियर्स हैं उन लोगों को यही मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ कि वो लोग को भी बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है, वो लोग भी बहुत कुछ अचीव कर सकते हैं, बस थोड़ा सा हार्डवर्क का ज़रूरत है। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। डेफिनेटली ये एक इंस्पिरेशन देगा, एक मोटिवेशन देगा जो नए छात्र जो एडमिशन लेंगे वो। इसके बाद हम आ जाते हैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के छात्र थे। ये एलुमनाई है कौशल कुमार सिंह, मिस्टर कौशल कुमार सिंह का वीडियो। ओके, इसके बाद हम आ जाते हैं मिस्टर आशीष कुमार, माइनिंग इंजीनियरिंग।
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Ashish Kumar. I have passed out from ICFA University Jharkhand in B.Tech Mining 2016-20 batch. In this university, I have got many SIP in various companies such as Tata, HCL, Shell, etc. It enhances my knowledge. In this university, faculties are very good and experienced. I have also got a scholarship in universities. I have also completed PGPT training in ECL and got a second class manager certificate. Now I have taken admission in IIT ISM Dhanbad for M.Tech in mining engineering. Thank you.
Wishing you all the best for future. Next candidate is Miss Aarti Kumari, BCA के छात्रा हैं. BCA के छात्रा हैं Miss Aarti Kumari.
Hello everyone, my name is Aarti Kumari and I have completed my BCA from ICFA University Jharkhand. I am very thankful to the university for providing us such a good subject knowledge as well as life skill to nurture those learnings. Here the faculty members are very supportive and cooperative. It was a great experience being graduated from ICFA, where one can get opportunity to show their hidden talents. It is a place where students can learn, perform and achieve. I would like to thank my university for encouraging me and helping me to achieve my goals. Thank you.
All the best, Aarti. Next is Mr. Rishi Raj, BCA के छात्र हैं Rishi Raj. Alumni Rishi Raj. Rishi Raj.
Hi guys, pleasant greetings. I am Rishi Raj. I studied from ICFA University Jharkhand in batch BCA 2013-16. Yeah, currently I am analyst at Accenture. Recently joined on 21st only, and with a package CTC of 18.755 LPA. Currently, it has been more than 5 years that I am in IT industry. I was placed in TCS from ICFA University Jharkhand placements through the TCS Ignite program. And I wish to convey to the people, my juniors and the fellows, the students of ICFA University Jharkhand, as well as the rest of the people watching this video, that in a university is a place where skills are given. There is a guru or teacher who used to teach the things, and the skills are given so that a student can go towards the dream. And yeah, I am very pleased to say that I received all the guidance, all the basics, everything. Even I received the guidance of teachers after the university hours. They really taught me like their own child. They really made me prepared for the world. As of now, I am also pursuing my masters in collaboration with IIIT Bangalore and Liverpool John Moores University, that is there in UK. As well as I am also pursuing my doctorate in Swiss School of Business and Management, that is in Geneva, Switzerland. So basically all the things like job or my passion for masters and doctorate came from the thing that I got the inspiration to become software developer. I got the teachings and I got the basics from the university. So it was my real Gurukul, and from the depth of heart, I thank my teachers and all the people who supported me. And I just wish all the best to the students coming here, as well as I just want to convey that if you want to excel with your dreams in the way, if you want to paint the reality with your dreams, the first thing is that you have to select the right place to study, and you have to study honestly, and also you have to be updated with the industry. So all the best to you guys. Have a very pleasant day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rishi, for your presence and giving valuable thought for our newly like students who will be admitting, will be taking admission. Now, coming to the last alumni, Mr. Shivam Kumar Pandey. He is alumni of MCA. Mr. Shivam Kumar Pandey will be shared.
Hello everyone, my name is Shivam Kumar Pandey. I have completed my Masters in Computer Application from the ICFA University, Jharkhand. Currently I am working with the organization Ranchi Mall along with my research in blockchain as well. As the name suggests, Ranchi Mall is a mall with digital products based on FLO blockchain. FLO blockchain is also known as PIN blockchain now. Some of the latest products from our organization are RIBC application, FLO card, messaging applications and many more. As the name suggests, Ranchi Mall. Everything in Ranchi Mall is based on the blockchain contract based digitally. Coming on to the Ranchi Mall, it was incorporated in 2017 and it has many new products and everything in Ranchi Mall is based on smart contracts. I have been working on various new technologies and been exposed to it, and currently I am working on Docker image creation, server management, FLO server administration, setting up the economic system, working on smart contracts and many more. Apart from these, I have also been working on various projects based on Ethereum blockchain, in which one was my final year project titled Logistics Supply Management based on blockchain, which was appreciated by the jury as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shivam Kumar Pandey. Now, आखिरी पड़ाव पे आ गए हैं और at this moment, आप अगर कोई प्रश्न पूछना चाहते हैं, if you are having any questions, you can please ask among audience. If you are having any questions, you can ask. बीच में हमने देखा था किसी ने हैंड रेज किए थे, तो अगर कोई सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. और अब हम अनुरोध करते हैं हमारे कुल सचिव महोदय प्रोफेसर अरविंद कुमार सर, अगर आप वोट ऑफ थैंक्स जो है वो अगर ओवर टू प्रोफेसर अरविंद कुमार, respected registrar sir. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Subrata. Today is a very, very special day in the history of ICFA University, Jharkhand, because so many persons from industries and having varied experiences came to advise the young aspirants about the benefits of being an engineer in the field of their choice. I, on behalf of ICFA University, Jharkhand, I thank all the literati of industrial luminance, like Mr. Raju Rai ji, Mr. Ashtosh Duggal ji, Shri S.C. Vishkarma ji, Shri Niladri Das ji, Mr. Vishweshwari Kandikundu ji, Mr. Parsarthi Mishra ji, Mr. Vijay Kumar ji for their valuable guidance on the theme of this webinar. I'm also thankful to all the audience we had from across the Jharkhand and maybe Bihar also, the principals and faculties of schools, the young aspiring students of class 10 and 12 who have taken time out from their tutors, coaching institutes, etc. and etc. for listening to the valuable guidances which our industry experts have provided. I think and wish that it must have helped them decide their future course of action. I'm also thankful to our respected VC sir for his valuable guidance, our dear colleagues, faculties, our technical team, and our young coordinators for their extensive work in a very, very short and challenging time. I'm very, very thankful to our students, alumni, and the parents of our students who have expressed their views and expressed their satisfaction, expressed their confidence in us. I wish and hope that all the participants must have it must have given them enough of clues and tips to decide their future course of action. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, respected Registrar Sir from ICFA University, Jharkhand. Now, we are into the last moment. Now, may I request all of you, please switch on your camera for a group picture, please. May I request all of you, please switch on your camera for a group pic so that we can capture this moment. Sincere thanks to all of you for attending this program. Industrialists, like employers, internship providers, parents, students for attending this program and make your gracious presence over here. Thank you so much for your kind presence. And here we end today's online panel discussion on career opportunities in B.Tech program. Thank you so much. Curtain up. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.